Florida is putting the dangers of communism front and center in its classrooms. Beginning this school year, social studies classrooms will be required to teach how socialism can lead to communism regimes rising up into power. One Florida educator says teachers now have a clearer roadmap on an issue that the far left has given new prominence.
It's allowed our students, our teachers, to focus in on specific events, specific people. It gives them guidelines to dig deeper into history and understand communism in a way that maybe other students may not.
Florida Republican Congressman Carlos Gimenez joins us now. He sits on the House Homeland Security and Select China Committee. Sir, thank you very much for giving us a little of your time this Sunday afternoon. I think you're the perfect person to talk to about this issue and its importance. And I think correctly, there is great reason right now, historical context, to learn about these subjects and to ensure that our students understand history as well. Your thoughts on this change for Florida?
I think it's very good. I mean, the problem is that our students not only don't know anything about communism, they don't know anything about the free market system. They're not taught that. They're not taught the civics class that maybe I had, maybe you had, and so they need to know. And so our students right now are going into college with a blank slate, not having any historical knowledge about what communism is, the evils of communism, how many people have died under communism, all of the false promises of communism, and that communism is really a threat to democracy. And so I think it's good that we're doing that at our elementary school and high school level, so that once they go to college and then they get confronted by these far left professors spewing all this baloney, that they're able to fire back and say, excuse me, no, this is actually what happened here in Russia, Cuba, Venezuela, what's happening right now in Nicaragua, and then they don't get fed, a pile of baloney.
Yeah, we're seeing it happening right now, this new interest in it globally all across the world in a multitude of places. And we've already seen the fallout in some of those places again, the same fallout that we've seen historically. I think it's worth noting as well for our viewers, many of them may know that you are Cuban-born yourself and your family had been forced to flee during the Cuban Revolution. But the way this new history, the new standards are laid out in Florida, very interesting. Grade 6 has a certain a system that they begin to learn about, and it follows into grade 7, into grade 8. For instance, the early attempts at communal living right here in American society, in Plymouth, for instance, and the early colonies and the efforts there. And then it goes on into high school, where it goes deeper into developing political, intellectual, economic, as you mentioned, origins of communism, and a very layered approach to helping the kids understand how the history has unfolded. Do you think that that is a great approach to begin young and to explain all of these systems?
Yeah, it should be age appropriate. I mean, you can't get right into it until, all the evils, et cetera, and really what happens at the end and what Stalin did and how many millions of people Stalin killed in the Soviet Union. You need to start it off. But also, I also believe that you need to teach the differences between that system and then our system. The capitalist system, democracy, et cetera. The system that we have here in the United States is the greatest system ever developed. It's not perfect. It certainly is not perfect. Nothing that is ever created by man is going to be perfect, but it is the best system created so far. And it's much, much better than the system that, communism, and it's been proven time and time again. And so, our kids, again, I hope that our kids will be taught that so that once they go to college, to have a base of understanding about the two different systems, and they're able to debate their college professors to a much better level so that they don't get fed just one side of the equation, which apparently is what's been happening for the last 30, 35 years in our colleges. They're being fed one side, told about the evils of capitalism and the greatness of socialism, when in fact it's the other way around.
Well, and as you mentioned, when we talk about debates right now, there's a big debate even going on in the Democratic Party with the DSA, the Democratic Socialists, coming out and celebrating, for instance, Fidel Castro, talking about the greatness of a leader. And when we know that there were so many people that fled Cuba for the very reason and desperately tried, and many successfully, to resettle in America and join this great country. And when you see this happening, playing out in real time, the ongoing discussion that's happening across America, how important is it to weave that? It's a little more challenging than just a history lesson, but to weave that perhaps at least into our high school classrooms, our college classrooms, as you mentioned.
Yeah, I think, look, we don't have to indoctrinate anybody. We're just going to teach them history, what happened. Okay, it's what actually happened. The whole myth about Castro, there's some kind of this glamorous revolutionary. He's just a thug. He fooled the Cuban people, telling him that he was here to free the Cuban people from a dictator, another dictator, Batista, and that they were going to have free elections in 6 months. Well, it's 67 years. Okay, we still haven't had free elections. All you got to do, look right now in Nicaragua. In Nicaragua, Ortega, the last time he got elected because he put all his opponents in jail. All right, and that's how he got elected. And now he's actually eliminating all pretense, and he's saying we're not even going to have elections anymore. So what gets me about the Democrat Party, that they're going to save democracy, they're embracing the ideology that destroys democracy. And remember what happened in Venezuela. In Venezuela with Chavez used democracy to destroy democracy. And so that's what I'm afraid of happening right here in the United States, using democracy to destroy democracy under the guise that you're saving democracy,
right,
when in fact they know that they're not saving democracy, that their intent is to destroy democracy and put us under their thumb and under their rule.
Congressman Carlos Gimenez, thank you so much for talking with us. We greatly appreciate it. Some great points made, and perhaps, if our young people are educated, we'll be creating a new generation of grateful Americans as well. But greatly appreciate you joining us on this Sunday afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a great one.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.